with one truth at a time and one person at a time. I am changing the world, and I've started with mine. Subscribe and take this journey with me. Greetings. Now, forewarning, welcome to a consistent YouTube Camellia. This is the beginning of a 21-day challenge so that I can stay consistent and you can consistently get these knowledge nuggets, okay? So what we're going to be focusing on is the magnetism of feminine energy. This video will be about the art of the feminine pull. What does that mean? The feminine pull. It means to notice, understand, and amplify your own innate pull as a feminine being in a feminine body, or that operates or identifies as a feminine being, and how to understand this energy so that things are pulled to you and you're not chasing anymore. What if I told you that attracting what you want is not about chasing, and that this society has taught you how to chase what you attract? Why? Well, this society is ran and created by the masculine energy. We all understand how that force has taken play in all of our lives. So, on a more finite level, masculinity chases. Masculinity is fast. Masculinity runs to what they attain to attract. Feminine energy are receivers. We are supposed to sit back, know who we are, and everything that we desire comes to us because we are womb holders. We have the infinite source of creation and attraction right inside of our bodies. That is something that men do not have. This is not to shame you if you are a man watching this. This is not to shame your men if you are in a relationship with a man that you love. But it is the truth. And here's what we need to start doing. Accepting the truth. Just like scientific knowledge and scientific notes, there's some things that are just written in the universal code. And women being attractors and receivers and men being givers and chasers is the truth. Now let's stop chasing women and learn how to be. So this art of feminine pull, of the feminine pull, is about being. What does that look like? Does that mean do nothing? Of course not. We're women. We're always doing something. However, it means to do what you were doing differently. For example, it could look like you trying to get money and you are searching for a job and you are applying for positions and you're applying for 10 positions a day. You're trying to chase the job. Well, attracting it could look like you writing down your intention, being clear about it, sitting and sipping on some tea as you feel the power of your womb amplify what you wrote down, and you send out maybe one very serious application and you write it down and you believe it and you let it go. Let it go. You hear me? Give it to God, okay? I know we all heard that. Give it to God, give it to God, let it go. The art of feminine pull is to release it. We don't possess things. That's the masculine. We don't control things. That's what masculinity tries to do. We don't try to dictate how an outcome is going to happen and obsess over the outcome, okay? You have decided what you want. You wrote it down. You gave some ease to it. Now let it go. What is meant for you will come to you, okay? We have heard this before. We hear it a lot of times with love, right? If something is meant for you and if a relationship is meant to happen or love is meant to find you, then it will come to you. That goes for anything that you are attracting. But when you try too hard, it's like that dude that is in the friend zone and he won't give up, trying to crawl out. And Let's say that guy in the friend zone actually got you, that he wore you down, and one day you decided to give him a shot. Raise your hand if you gave a friend zone guy a shot and it ended out good. Raise your hand if you gave your friend zone guy a shot and it ended horribly. I can't raise my hand to that. I'm raising my hand for you because I don't give friend zone guys a shot. When my spirit has decided that they are in the friend zone, I accept that. It's done. I don't try. I'm not trying to figure out if I like him anymore. I'm not trying to figure out where he belongs. And if I do, I'm like, okay, return right to the friend zone, because I'm listening to the intuition. Just because he is aggressively trying to convince me that I am supposed to be his woman doesn't mean I have to fall for that. It's the same with attracting what you want. Let it go. Accept it for what it is. If you get rejected from that job, it is your protection. As a woman, spirit is trying to hold you in the bosom of the universe. And a lot of times we're the ones trying so hard to get into spaces that we don't fucking belong. Stop. Stop. Write out your desire. Sit with it. Feel it. Visualize it. Be calm and release your expectation and let it do what it's gonna do. Even if they deny you, that is your protection. Move on. Don't be the friend zone guy. Oh, that's a word. Another real example is me right now, right? Over the last, I would say 30 days, I have taken deep intentions to not only understand what I'm speaking right now, but to do it, right, in action. And I'm seeing the results. I decided that I already am who I am. I'm already going to attract what I'm supposed to attract, right? So what am I trying so hard for? As someone that's a talker and I have the gift of speaking, I sometimes over-talked. I'm over-explaining my gifts. I'm over-explaining my worth. I'm over-explaining my knowledge. No. If you know, you don't have to explain so much. It's when you don't know and you're trying to convince your damn self that you know. It's not really about other people. I hear people talk about the imposter syndrome so much. That leads us to over-explaining something that we already are supposed to know for fear of other people doubting us. Who cares if they doubt you? People are going to doubt you every day. Do you want to look in the mirror and doubt yourself anymore? Do you want to be the one that doesn't believe the words you speak? And if that is the truth, then you need to do what you need to do to become the woman or the feminine energy that you are called to be. No second guessing. You don't have time for that. So over explaining to your friends, your family, over speaking to your clients, overdoing it, overselling yourself. That's too much. That's too much. And it's tiring. It drains you. I know that makes you tired as a woman, especially if you're an entrepreneur and especially if you are a mother. You already got somebody yanking on your energy all damn day from near or far. Whether you got a baby or a teen, whether you got a baby or an adult, you have someone pulling at your instincts and your love all the time. So if you know people are going to come to you for that motherly love and energy, stop second guessing yourself. Stop over explaining yourself. Attract by being, not by saying. This is who I am. I'm offering a piece of this in the rest of my online personas so that I'm living what I'm speaking. I don't have to explain it. So many times people have said to me, off of first impression of meeting me, how my energy came off, and it blew my mind. And I realized it blew my mind because I often wasn't always believing it myself. But people can see who you are. People know what's inside of you. They can feel it on you. And sometimes they don't trust you because you don't trust your damn self. And if they can see a gift inside of you and you're not living in that gift, and they're confused, like, why can I see this, but she's not really being that? Because that's what I came over here for. I came over here to Camellia because I know she gonna give me something that's special. But why is she not always giving it? Believe in your gifts. Believe in your power as a feminine being. Listen to your intuition. Understand that she's with you and she's right. Every time you second guess your intuition, that is you trying to convince yourself that what she already said wasn't right. That's what people will get from you if you keep doing that. And here's some ways you can start shifting your energy today. Decide that your power is yours, nobody else's. Nobody can take it from you. And you can do with it what you want. And I know the word power might sound big, but maybe think of yourself as that big. Shift your energy from pursuit to presence, being who you need to be. Not so much as speaking on who you are. You don't need to convince anyone who you already know you are. Just be that person. Take actions in your own life that exemplify who you feel you are. Explain nothing to nobody unless you want to. Don't be an ass. Be truthful. Be authentic. Find your authenticity. That part can be hard. But for real, I and you already know who she is. You can already feel it deep in your spirit. Be her and see what the world does to you or with you. And create space for what you desire. What can that look like? Releasing people that are not giving you what you desire. Releasing ideas that are not giving you what you desire. Change how you speak. Change how you move. That creates space so that what you actually want can start coming into your life and you attract it. Just because you've decided, I don't want that energy. I do want that energy. So when you get rid of that energy, you attract more of that energy. And lastly, trust in divine timing. You are divine timing. We all got this idea that there's a certain amount of time that we need to do things, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. You are the time. You create the time. The time is you. You can take that however you want, but know that is true. Don't stress so much about certain timelines unless you are the timeline that you created. Any other timeline outside of your timeline don't got nothing to do with you. It don't got nothing to do with you. You are on your own timeline. Trust that the divine energy of time is on your side to receive and produce what you want. Time is you, period. Take this, take that, take it, take it with you. You do not have to chase what's already making its way for you. When you are tapped into this divine feminine energy, it makes you undeniable. They can't get enough of you. They want everything you putting out. They want everything you talking about. Because you became undeniable to yourself. Unapologetic, truthfully yourself. Because you just decided to be. No more chase. No more pursuit. No more running to things. No more desperation. No more lack mindset. Just you and your feminine energy. Peace.